Imagine this. You're deeply in love, yet you constantly feel small, unheard, and belittled. Your partner's words cut deep, leaving you questioning your worth. You crave their affection, but it's always on their terms, leaving you walking on eggshells. This, my friends, is the devastating reality of a toxic relationship. Statistics paint a grim picture. Nearly half of all women and men in the US have experienced psychological abuse by a partner. These relationships thrive on an imbalance of power, leaving one partner emotionally drained and the other seemingly in control. But the truth is, both individuals are trapped in a vicious cycle of pain. Toxic relationships rarely announce themselves with flashing red lights. They often begin subtly, disguised as passion or intense connection. A hurtful comment here, a controlling behavior there, and slowly the web of toxicity starts to weave around you, making escape feel impossible. Many stay because they cling to the hope of the honeymoon phase, to the person they believe their partner can be. But hope, without concrete change, becomes a dangerous anchor, keeping you tethered to a sinking ship. Fear is the insidious glue that holds many toxic relationships together. Fear of being alone, fear of the unknown, fear of your partner's reaction if you try to leave. This fear is often amplified by the manipulator's tactics. Skilled manipulators excel at twisting narratives, making you question your own reality. They isolate you from loved ones, making you dependent on them for emotional support. They use guilt trips and blame to keep you off balance, eroding your self-esteem. Low self-esteem is fertile ground for toxic relationships to flourish. When we don't value ourselves, we are more likely to accept mistreatment and justify our partner's actions. We start believing their hurtful words, internalizing the blame and shame. This toxic mix of fear, manipulation, and low self-esteem creates a potent cocktail that keeps individuals trapped in unhealthy patterns. Breaking free requires courage, self-awareness, and a fierce commitment to reclaiming your worth. Shame thrives in secrecy, whispering insidious doubts in the silence of our hearts. In toxic relationships, shame acts as a powerful silencer, preventing victims from speaking their truth. They blame themselves for their partner's actions, believing they are unworthy of love and respect. This internalized shame keeps the cycle of abuse alive. Victims often feel too ashamed to confide in others, fearing judgment or disbelief. They isolate themselves, further solidifying the abuser's control. Shame thrives on silence, but it withers under the light of compassion. Speaking your truth, whether to a therapist, a trusted friend, or a support group, is a powerful act of self-love. It allows you to reclaim your narrative and begin the journey of healing. Remember, you are not your abuser's words or actions. You are worthy of love, respect, and happiness. Breaking free from shame's grip is a vital step towards reclaiming your life. Emotional abuse is insidious because it's often invisible to the outside world. It thrives on a pattern of behaviors designed to control, manipulate, and diminish the victim's sense of self. Recognizing these patterns is crucial for breaking free. It often starts subtly, a sarcastic comment, a dismissive gesture, a subtle attempt to control your decisions. Over time, these behaviors escalate, chipping away at your self-esteem and confidence. You start questioning your own perceptions, feeling like you're walking on eggshells. The cycle often includes periods of intense affection and apologies, followed by periods of emotional withdrawal and coldness. This intermittent reinforcement creates a powerful hook, keeping you invested in the relationship despite the pain. If you recognize these patterns in your own relationship, it's important to remember that you are not alone. Emotional abuse is never your fault, and you deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. Breaking free from a toxic relationship is a courageous act of self-love. It's a journey that demands strength, resilience, and unwavering support. The first step is acknowledging the reality of your situation, no matter how painful it may be. Reach out for support. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or domestic violence hotline. Sharing your story with someone who understands can provide validation and guidance. Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. Start setting boundaries. This might mean limiting contact with your abuser, asserting your needs, or refusing to engage in unhealthy dynamics. Setting boundaries is crucial for reclaiming your power and protecting your emotional well-being. Focus on rebuilding your self-esteem. Engage in activities that bring you joy, surround yourself with positive influences, and practice self-compassion. Healing from emotional abuse takes time and effort. But with each step you take towards self-love, you reclaim your strength and resilience. If you recognize yourself or someone you love in this essay, please know that you are not alone. Toxic relationships thrive in silence, but they lose their power when we shine a light on their destructive patterns. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or domestic violence hotline. There are resources available to support you on your journey to healing and freedom. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength and courage. If you see a friend or loved one trapped in a toxic relationship, offer your unwavering support without judgment. Listen with compassion, validate their feelings, and encourage them to seek professional help. Your empathy and understanding can be a lifeline for someone struggling to break free. Remember, love should empower, not diminish. You deserve to be in a relationship where you feel safe, respected, and cherished. Take the first step towards reclaiming your life, one courageous step at a time. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to Mind Ventures for more insightful content.